Okay, so silly love songs. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before, no. And I just gotta tell you right now that I really do believe that something's got a hold on me. And no, it's not love, well, kind of. If I had one wish, it'd be to fill the world with silly love songs. I'd make my life a musical and fill it with pop or that old school R&B, you know, the kind of songs I grew up with, the kind of music that makes me so nostalgic that sometimes I just want to go back, way back into time. Yeah, I miss those old days of R&B. Back then, if you wanted to holler at a boy, all you had to do was say, baby, don't you know that you're so fine? Baby, I think about you all the time. But not in a Facebook stalking kind of way. Checking the status updates. No, technology has kind of ruined the intimacy of it all to make it so perplexing, texting instead of face-to-face interaction. Like telling someone you want to take it to the next level in person. I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. Just doesn't sound the same when you text it. And end it with ... So much gets lost in the technology translation, but I'm convinced if we could go back to those days of music, those songs could really go with any situation, including our temptations, like mine. Those bad boys. You make me feel so good. Until you don't. And your lying, cheating, and insecurities get in the way to mix up the soundtrack too. It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. And it definitely is a mental battle, dating men who act like boys, who make you question your worth. And I get so anxious when we're not making love no more. Yup, having a soundtrack to my love life would work, especially during the heartaches and the breaks. Don't you know my tears will burn the pillow? Set this place on fire, 'cause I'm tired of your lies. And the bounce back soundtrack, which would go a little something like this. So what? I am a rock star. I got my rock moves, and yeah, I don't need you, 'cause I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it, which sometimes is intermixed with bitterness. I see you driving around town with the guy I love, and I'm like, never mind, I'll find someone better than you. 'Cause I'm real. 'Cause I'm real. And then it happens again, and then it happens again, a new relationship, a new soundtrack, a background music of love and hope. Late at night when all the world is sleeping, and it feels like everything is falling into place. All my life, I pray for someone like you. And if after months you still that someone who gives you butterflies in your stomach, and it feels like he's sent from up above, no lie, it's like your love is your 1 in a million. And it goes on and on and on. You test each other, push-pull encounters with jealousy too. If you worry about where I better who I saw, what club I went to with my homies, baby, don't worry, you know that you got me. You know you got me. You know you got bit by the love bug when you're on cloud 9, thinking you could fly if you wanted to because you never knew a love like this. The bliss. Unfortunately, this is usually about the point where I start getting scared during those euphoric months and everything's going great and I want to start to pull away. It'd be so much easier to end something this way. If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but baby, I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I always end up doing this. There's safety and distance, but maybe the blow would be less hard for them if I could do it with music and lyrics. And sure, there are times I feel like maybe I've made a mistake and I've let my own issues be my demons and my relationship fade. And I start to regress and question, especially when I see him with somebody new. Something deep down in my soul says, go ahead and cry, girl. But you know, maybe they were only meant to feature on a couple of tracks of my Love Life album. Who knows? But here are some facts. Let me break it down for you. In my musically beautiful life, I appreciate the lessons. Because of love, I know you better. Because of the love I know is out there, I'm still waiting patiently for that old school type Otis Redding. When I get weary, I just want someone who will try a little tenderness. Someone who will be like Stevie and fill me with wonder. Somebody who will call just to say I love you. And I'll admit, I get impatient, waiting on the type of love that was made for me. But deep down I know I'm that old school Nat King Cole type of woman who, when I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. And while I'm not the type of woman to rush things, I get so weak in the knees thinking about somebody finally wanting to take it nice and slow. But still, I can't wait for the day where I can finally say, my love has come along. But until my lonely days are over,